Today, Governor Murphy announced that gyms in New Jersey can reopen this Tuesday, September 1st. The governor says gyms must remain at 25% capacity and masks will be required while people work out. And earlier today, Governor Murphy made an announcement about school funding in the state. Here's what he had to say.
Yesterday, I put forward my revised budget for the 2021 fiscal year, which now largely coincides, it does not normally, but it largely coincides with the 2020-21 academic year. And I'm proud that because of the decision we made to not abandon our priorities and our values, we have been able to ensure that school aid remained at record levels and that we will invest an additional $68 million in our efforts to support pre-K, including of that $10 million to expand programs for our youngest learners into new districts. So not just expansion of the districts we're already in, but some amount of money to go into new places. These are not just wise investments in our communities, they are absolutely necessary investments in our future. We know that when we invest in education, that investment pays off big time throughout the life of a child. This is especially true for high quality pre-K, where the experts will tell you for every dollar you invest, you get 9 times back over the life of that child. That's a deal that we would make any day. But that we must make especially now when our state is lifting itself up from the COVID-19 crisis and repositioning itself for a promising future. The price of the current emergency should not be paid with the futures of the next generation of New Jerseyans. And here in Somerville, to take those gross numbers for the state level, this commitment translates to just shy of $268,000 in new school aid for this year, as well as an additional $112,000 to support and grow the pre-K program for this community's youngest learners. That's $380,000 in total, pre-K through 12, to help build the next generation while also supporting the current generation of property taxpayers. All of that is in addition to the aid levels from last year. So this is now for Somerville measured in the many millions. Now, of course, given the hybrid model of education which Somerville has chosen, it also means that we must ensure that no student is at an educational disadvantage. And in our budget yesterday, we pointed a way forward for this challenge as well. I am proud today to also announce, so in addition to everything else I've just said, and we said yesterday, that we will be investing $100 million of our coronavirus relief funds to help districts like Somerville to defray the costs of reopening and get to a place where there is safe in-person instruction. As I noticed in my budget address yesterday, and I must acknowledge the oddity of being the first governor in memory, if not ever, to deliver 2 budgets in 1 year, we will not shrink from this moment in our history. We will not cut and run on the dreams of millions of New Jerseyans, especially our students. Yes, this pandemic has made us have to rethink many things, but one of the things that will not change are our Jersey values. Values which put a premium on securing the next generation and which have looked at our public schools as the way to do it. COVID-19 has taken much from us and much out of us, but it has also steeled our sense of community and our recognition that we are all in this together. And that's how it should be, especially when the issue is educating our kids. Again, I'm incredibly proud to be back here in Somerville. This is a tremendous and tight-knit community with strong values and deep roots which COVID-19 cannot and will not ever reach. And I know that by working together across local, county, and state government, New Jersey will not only rise to meet the challenges we face, but we will rise to new heights beyond.